What I wish I knew in the beginning of my health journey, I'm giving to you. You'll be armed with everything you need to succeed. Welcome to the It Starts With Me 360 Degrees podcast. I'm Nick Slade, your host, and I believe each step you take towards a healthier you is a victory. Perhaps you're a seasoned fitness enthusiast or just getting started. I'm here to guide you every step of the way. From simple nutrition tips to effective workout routines, I got you covered. My goal? To help you feel your best inside and out. Remember, this isn't just a podcast. It's a community. So grab your earbuds, hit play, and let's start this incredible journey together. The best version of yourself is just a listen away. What's going on to all the soldiers and warriors of the It Starts With Me 360 Degrees community and movement? I appreciate all the support and feedback that I've been receiving for the channel. I'm going to ask that you continue to do that, spread the word, and let the movement continue to grow. Appreciate it. To all my future soldiers and warriors and first-time viewers, people who stumble across the channel, surfing the internet. Look, I just want to say welcome to the It Starts With Me 360 Degrees podcast. I'm your host, Nick Slade, and all I'm asking is that you give me 15 to 20 minutes of your time to share with you some information that I know is going to be transformative and help your life in a positive way. And I know that it's going to inspire you to start a journey of your own into becoming the best version of yourself. So let's go ahead and get started. And we're going to get started by doing a recap. I always like to do a recap of the previous episodes. So let's get started. In the previous episodes, I provided critical information, essential information to assist you in your journey into becoming the best version of yourself. The first golden nugget that I provided to you in the episode was it's important to understand that through failure, you find success. No matter how many times you fail, there's always a lesson to be learned and something to be applied. It is your duty, your responsibility to make sure that in that moment of failure, you learn from it, and whatever you learn, you apply it, because it's going to help you to achieve your goals. Your takeaway from this should always be, I'm going to be better next time. Always be better. Hey, listen, when you fail, don't get discouraged. Failure is an important part of the process and the journey. It leads to growth. It leads to understanding. And in my case, it led to me having a aha moment. You know, aha moment, right? I said in my previous episode, is where the fireworks go off and everything starts to click, right? And you finally figured out, you know, how to put the pieces of the puzzle together, and it's just an amazing feeling. And in my aha moment, right, I was able to develop a philosophy and have key attributes that's the foundation of it starts with me. Dot 360 degrees. So, what is my philosophy? My philosophy states that you must take a holistic approach to your journey in health and wellness. Okay, I'll repeat it. You must take a holistic approach when you are pursuing your journey in health and wellness. We'll build off of that as well. So next golden nugget I gave to you is that you must be aligned and in tuned in these key attributes. You must be aligned and in tune physically, mentally, spiritually, socially, emotionally, and financially, right? All that plays a part in the holistic approach to your accomplishing goals and all that stuff during your journey, right? To becoming the best version of yourself. All right. But check it. Though that was revealed to me and I had all that, you know, coming my way, um, there were still some things that had not yet been revealed to me. I felt like I had a recipe, but it wasn't a complete. It was still missing ingredients. I needed to like go in and add more seasoning and spices to the dish. I was preparing a meal, so to speak, but I didn't know how to prepare it. I didn't want it to be, raw or take it out too early, whatever the case may be, right? I couldn't quite figure it out. So, as always, what did I do? I went to my little quiet spot where I know I wouldn't be bothered, got comfortable, and began to take deep breaths. I know you've heard me say this before. Inhaling, exhaling at a 3 count cadence. And on my fourth breath, my mind was as clear as a sunny day. No lie, man. I ain't gonna lie. Um, I had reached another aha moment. The fireworks went off. The puzzle was looking complete. The pieces were all together, man. I mean, seriously. But in my aha moment, this thought was revealed to me. I had all the components that I needed, but I did not have instructions, guidance, guidelines. I didn't have the how to put it together, how to anything, the process. How does it all fit together, right? Um, when I finished my breathing session and I came out, I had a clear mind. Um, and I just began to develop. the how of it all. And here it is. I started with the instructions, right? That's what I like to call it, the instructions. Make it simple. And the first instruction is follow the rules, right? Follow the rules. But listen, before I go any further, like, share, subscribe, continue to support the channel to help grow the platform, right? So I can make the movement reach more people and help as many people as I can in their journey. So okay, back to it. Establishing the rules was very important. Establishing the rules was very important because it allowed me to have principles that govern, my conduct and behavior. I knew that it was important, and I knew I had to have a way to hold myself accountable. Without accountability, you pretty much, fail before you start. And that's from experience and the things that I know. These rules are like, so let's go to the rules, right? Back to the rules. So these rules are like walls, right? Um, your goal should always be surrounded by these rules. As you think about the rules, though, I want you to keep this in mind. Even though the rules are like walls, they're not concrete. In fact, they're more like elastic, right? So what do I mean by that? The rules can be bent, but they can't be broken. And I'll get into the details of that a little bit later on in down the line in episodes. Okay. Um, so let's continue. So let's go into rule one. But before I reveal, rule number one, I need to lay some groundwork so you get a clear and better understanding of, the mindset behind rule one. So I think it's important that I kind of lay the groundwork. Um, so here we go. If you are a fan of hip hop, you definitely know of a MC called Rakim. For those that don't know, Rakim is considered one of the best MCs. He's probably one of the most influential in hip hop. His complex, multi-syllable uh, rhyming technique helped to kind of shift the style of hip hop into a more intricate one. Let's just say that he is easily one of the top five MCs of all time. A lot of people place him in the top five. I have him in my top five. Uh, Actually, I think he's closer to one. With such skills, you probably would think he didn't really have any opposition. He came into the game, and everybody was like, "Yeah, man, this kid is nice," or whatever the case may be. But that wasn't the case. Um, that was not the case. Rakim was more of a laid back kind of guy, smooth delivery, kind of more of a lyricist, right? And he was coming into a time of hip hop where all of the MCs or were more rah rah energetic type guys, and that was the baseline or the formula for success back then, right? So when he came into do his record and he had that style that nobody was familiar with and didn't understand, it was a problem, right? It was a problem because it was something they wasn't used to. So they would talk and say stuff, but he came into a session with a famous producer named Marley Marl, and Marley was like, "I like what you're saying, but I need more energy. I need, this. I need that." And Rakim was basically saying, "Yo, listen, this is who I am. This is how I'm going to present it. This is all you're going to get from me right now, right?" So they went back and forth or whatever, and Rakim, because of his unwavering mindset, he stuck to his guns and created, and it led to the creation of probably, in my opinion, one of the best songs of all time. It led to Eric B is president. Now, if you know, you know, but if you don't know, and you are from a younger generation, or if you are not a fan of hip hop, I encourage you to just listen to the song, and you'll understand what I'm talking about. But that, you know, was his path and his journey, and he stuck to his guns, and of course it paid off, right? It paid off in so many ways. And what I'm saying is, listen, you're going to have people who are going to say some things that are going to be positive. You're going to have some people that's going to have some negative comments. You're going to have some people who are your friends. You're going to have some people who are associates, strangers, um, all having some type of input that they want to provide to you, right? But just remember and understand, this is your journey, right? This is your journey. So the things that might be said may not be helpful. It might be hurtful. And I'm going to tell you, whatever is said, don't let it distract, deter, or defeat you. So, with that, I am going to reveal rule number one: silence the outside noise and stay focused on the goal. That's rule number one. Silence the outside noise and stay focused on the goal. All right, listen. I think this is a good stopping point. I think we're gonna stop here. I told you I'm only gonna hold you like 15 to 20 minutes. That's it. You gotta wait till the next episode to hear, what's gonna go on. And I'm telling you, you're gonna love it. You're gonna love it. Thank you for listening to up to this point. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Also, follow me on all of my social media channels: Instagram, X, TikTok, YouTube. And listen, sometimes you have to walk alone in order to realize that your journey is nobody else's but your own. It starts with me, the 360 degrees. Remember, health and wellness above all. Peace.